Hello everyone, this is Alvin, and in today's video we're going to talk to you about EZY2SHIP. EZY2SHIP, it's pretty mandatory right now this year 2021 in Singapore if you want to ship anything internationally. And why we are talking about it? Well, I've been shipping quite a few things through eBay International, and after shipping quite a few parcels, I've realized that there are actually a few things that can make life easier while you're shipping internationally through EZY2SHIP. And if you're new to the channel, welcome. Do consider liking this video if you find it useful. And if you want to see more of me in Singapore, living life through my vlogs and tips and tricks while, trying to make life easier in Singapore, do consider subscribing to the channel. What is EZY2SHIP? Well, according to Speedpost and Singapore Post website, EZY2SHIP can help you book delivery services for your local and worldwide shipments, make payments and print labels, documents all within a few clicks from the comfort of your, home or desk. You can also schedule for a courier collection, or choose to drop off your parcels at any post office counter. EZY2SHIP is entirely web-based and can be accessed at a time convenient to you, 24/7. Okay, all this while, with EZY2SHIP implemented since 2013, I've never actually come across using or thinking of using EZY2SHIP. All this while, I've been using these, I think if you ship international or ship to your friends overseas, you definitely have to fill up one of these bad boys forms and write or print your own delivery address and your return address on the parcel or document, and have it processed through over the counter in SingPost. There lies the issue right now. This year, according to SingPost, if you visit any of the Singapore posts, it's pretty mandatory to actually go through the declaration form, which is these small ones that we previously had to, you can see it. It's these custom declaration forms. You basically have to do it online instead now. It hasn't been fully mandated to do so, as you can still consider, going to the post office to have it done. But I think in due time, everybody will need to declare online by creating an account with EZY2SHIP. And of course, with the frustration of me, finding out after doing all the parcels, my first, time, encountering EZY2SHIP, it was pretty irritating. And also, with the EZY2SHIP, website, you do need to have two things that you need to do before going to the Singapore Post. I mean, you can still do it there. They do have the facilities for you to check the measurements, but you do need your measuring tape and a weighing scale. You do need those two. Why? Because EZY2SHIP needs those declared before you make payment or get accepted through Singapore Post, which is kind of annoying, but nowadays with weighing scale and measuring tapes pretty abundant and quite cheap outside, do go get one for yourself. But after shipping through EZY2SHIP, I've realized there's actually 5 tips and tricks that you can do to make your life easier and even cost effective. Discounts. We will go through 5 tips and tricks that you should consider doing while using EZY2SHIP. So let's go! Tip number 1. You realize that every time when you go to the post office and have something shipped, you don't exactly know the weight of it. I mean, you roughly know and roughly know what the size of it, but the exact measurements you don't exactly know. Well, with assuming that you go through EZY2SHIP this time, knowing the measurements and everything, you are able to change the amount of rate that you're shipping at. Let me explain. If you're shipping something that's above 500 grams through registered mail, or if you want tracking, the rate for something that's below 500 doubles. As in below 500 is about $20. above 500 gram is $30 over. So before you even go to the Singapore Post, you actually know how much the thing weighs. And if it's borderline 500, you might want to try to bring it down a little, because the step up is pretty expensive. Same goes to 1 kg. 1 kg items versus something that's below 1 kg, just below it, it also doubles. I think it's $35 and $66, assuming everything ships like to USA, for instance, which I normally ship to. I think it applies to most, if not all, at destination. So the tier shipping rate changes every time it goes up one notch. So, but this time you get to see what the shipping rate is before committing payment. Pretty good, huh? The second tip is saving shipping addresses in your EZY2SHIP. I mean, the website. I know it's annoying to type out all the the requirements of the addresses and the weight and everything. That's, after going through that, it takes a while. But let's say if you're, you always ship to a certain country or certain place that you are always going to ship to, you can actually save the shipping address. And if you want to have the same return address, which is usually your home address, you can save that too. So you don't need to keep repeating yourself over and over and over and over and over again. And, just save it in EZY2SHIP. And then you will bring up if you use one of the icons, and you get it done. That's pretty neat too. The third tip that EZY2SHIP makes life easier while shipping overseas is you don't actually need to print any delivery labels or shipping labels anymore. The labels, you don't need to actually write the address anymore. Even your return address. Why? Here comes the fourth tip. The fourth tip that I'm going to tell you is you can actually pay at any SAM machine and have the machine print the shipping address and everything for you. It does it automatically actually. So once you make payment at the SAM machine, it will just print everything for you. Or if you didn't know, you can actually print the labels over at the counter. Really, as in you don't need to write anything and just have the lady or the gentleman print the labels for you after you made payment. That was something new to me, which I didn't expect, and kind of saved a lot of trouble, writing and, sorting out all the labels and everything, which is done automatically. And with that in mind, the last tip is a good one, which is saving money. That's the fifth and final tip. You actually save money while using EZY2SHIP. At least for now, at least of this recording, because supposedly it's supposed to end like January, but it hasn't ended. God knows when this promo period is going to end. But if you use the code M10, which I'm going to flash like right here, 10% off if you use registered or normal mail. And if you have the Speedpost Standard Chartered credit card, you can actually enjoy 10% off if you use Speedpost service. I mean, Speedpost is more for those which is the big parcels and everything. But if you don't have the credit card, no worries. M10 entitles you to a $5 discount too, as opposed to, going to the counter and making payment and everything. They're trying to do everything electronically, which I do think it's the way forward. It's going to be the way forward because it's going to be mandated, and so many other places like in the US, Europe, Australia have been doing it electronically anyway. So with that in mind, these are the 5 tips that I hope you guys would use or do. And with the next video, I hope to bring more tips and tricks while we try to live life in Singapore. My stress lah. We try to get through this together, huh? So if you think you want to subscribe to the channel, do so. click the subscribe button, and I'll see you when I see you. Take care, everyone. Bye bye.